Alright guys, welcome back to the third video of the single page application with React. And now I'm gonna convert this navigation bar that we have been building. We have been building in the last video, this one in here. If you remember, we were writing down all our code in this file in here, app.js. Look at all this code in here. So I'm gonna convert this piece of code in here into a component. React is all about components, and I'm gonna create one now. So in here, inside of my source folder, I'm gonna right click, new folder, and I'm gonna create one called components, where I'm gonna put all my components, and then I'm gonna right click, new file, and I'm gonna put navbar.js. And what I want to do in here first is import React from React. Okay. Oops, I don't need this one in here. So let's import React from React. Okay, this is just to make sure that we are using React in our page in here. After, I'm going to create a const called Navbar. This is what I'm going to call it. And this is going to be equals to arrow function. And I'm just going to put some normal curly braces. And then I'm going to export default my navbar. Okay. So this is a completely empty component. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go in here into my app. I'm gonna grab all this code. I'm gonna copy this and paste it in here. I'm just gonna indent the code to make sure that it looks nice and well styled. Okay, let me go in here. Let's put this one in here. And let's put this one as well in here. Get rid of these. Let me get rid of these. And let's see if this is working. Look, so far it's not showing anything in our page. That's because now that we created this component, we need to load it into our app.js. So in here at the top, where we have all these imports, I'm going to put import navbar. You know, this one that we just created in here. Look, we are creating it in here, exporting it after to be able to import somewhere else. And I'm going to import it from, and I'm going to put /components. Okay, this is, look, we are in app.js. We need to go inside of components and then go inside of the components and go into the navbar. This file, you don't need to put the .js in there. So this is saved. And now look at this. I'm going to put navbar. I'm going to close it. So navbar, look at this. This is the component inside of our app. Let's see. And here it is now. Look at this. Now, one good thing about the components is that in here, now that we created this, we have this reference to our component that we just created in here. We can pass something called props, some kind of information that can go from here inside here. Okay, this is really good, and this is what React is all about. You can pass all these kind of arguments and stuff. Look at this. I'm going to put in here, for example, a prop called title. You can give it whatever name you want. I'm going to put, for example, title. Title is going to be equals to, and I'm going to put an empty string. And I'm going to put in here now, for example, Oscars 2020, let's say. And now to pass this value from here, from this navbar into this navbar that we just created in here, I need to go in here into this arrow function. I'm going to need to put props first. This name in here is whatever you want, but it's usually used props. So from here, I'm going to go in here, and where I have these Oscars 2019, I'm going to get rid of these, and I'm going to put like these curly braces, and I'm gonna put props dot title. Okay, this is the title that we put in here. So if I go in here, look, Oscars 2020. If I go in here and I put, for example, the Oscar winners. Look, the Oscar winners. All the time is updating what's in here. And like I said, in here, look, you put title, but you could put anything else. You could put name. Look, if I put name, I need to go in here and I need to put props dot name. Okay, look, it's still the same, it's still working. And you can add as many props as you want. Look, I got title. Let's put this title. Title, and I'm gonna put in here, for example, name. You can add as many as you want, like you said. I'm gonna put name Telmo. Let's go to this navbar, and in here where it says home, I'm gonna put props dot name. Look, this is the name that I passed in here. Look, now this first one, it says Telmo. All right, so this is all about like passing information down to the components. So I'm gonna get rid of this. This one is done. So let's build now our home page. So if I go in here, let's build this home page in here quickly. I just got rid of this stuff in here. So let me just put this back home. Now, okay, let's go in here to my components. I'm going to create a new component called home.js. All right, let's import, as usual, React from React. I'm going to create a const called home, going to be equals to an arrow function. Okay, oops. Let's close these. Let's export default home. Okay, and now let me just see what we have in here. So in here we got the app, we got our nav, and now in here I'm going to create a div main containment, div with a class. Oh, I forgot something in here. Look, where is it in the navbar? I'm putting class all the time, but you shouldn't put class. This was a mistake. I completely forgot. Look, you have to put class name in React. Okay, otherwise it's gonna give you some errors. So class name. Look at this. Class name with a class name of main content. Okay, we got this div, and then I have another div in here with a class name of, let's see, a container. Okay, so container. Now I'm gonna have a h2, and this h2 I'm gonna have a div. Okay, I'm gonna have a div with a class name of home image, and then I'm gonna have another div with a class name of let's see what we have in here. Thumbnail container. And inside of this thumbnail container, I'm going to have a home thumbnail. Okay, so div with a class name of thumbnail container 1. Home thumbnail. Wow, let me put this. Home-thumbnail 1, and I'm going to do this for 3 of them. Okay, let's see how the page is looking like. At the moment it's still empty, all right, but we're going to take care of this now. Right, let's put in here, first of all, what I'm going to put in here, let's see, I put Oscar winners, So in here we have all of these things. So let me go in here. I'm gonna put a, first we need to import it, of course. Import home from / where is it? Components. So we are writing down this code in app.js. We need to go into components, and inside we need to go to home. Okay, you don't need to put .js like I said before. So now we imported this component in here, home. We can put it in here, capital home, yeah. Close this down. And now I'm gonna pass it a title of Oscar winners. I'm gonna put this back to what it was, Oscars 2019. Okay, so we got this one in here, and now we're going here to home, and in here I'm gonna put some props.title, props, and we need to put in here props as well. Okay, what's this? Okay, so we got import React, we got this one, props, export, and we should have something in here now. Okay, let's reload the page. There it is. Okay, so I reload the page. We got our home page in here now. Right, let's go in here to our home image first. Let me see my previous style.css. My home image. I'm just going to copy this over. And I'm going here to my styles. This is my styles, yeah. So my home image, I'm going to give it a width of 100%. A height of 500 pixels because the div is empty. If you don't give it a height, it's going to be empty. We're going to give it a background image with a URL, okay? And this URL, I just went to Google, I found the image, and I right-click, copy image address. Background size cover to make sure that the image covers the full div. Margin bottom to push something a little bit down, and this is transition. I'm gonna put this after so you don't look at this. At the moment, this is what we need, okay? This is the image that we need. Right, okay, let's see what we're missing in here. Main content. This is our div with the main content that we put in here. Where is it? This one. Right, let's put some styles in it. Let me just put this one in here. Right, main content. I'm gonna put a width of 90% of the parent. Okay, look. Where is it? Div with a class of main content in here. Okay, what else do we need? Margin auto to be centered in the page, and then some padding bottom to push this down. Right, so margin auto, and then some padding bottom to be 50 pixels to push things a little bit down. Let's see, look at this. It looks much better now. We got this one in here. Let's see. Got the main content, and we got the container now. And the container, look at this. So container. Okay, we're gonna put the display of flex. I don't think we need to put this yet. After, when I'm gonna put these ones, I will put this code. Let me just see if I'm missing something. App. We got all of these things in here, and we got this H2. Let's see if I got something missing in here from this H2. Okay. Let's go in here. Where is it? Where is it? App nav. Right, so I'm gonna put main content H2. Okay, this is the title. I want the text align to be center. text align to be centered and to have a margin bottom of how much was it? 20 pixels. Okay, let's see how does it look like. That's fine. Now let's put these thumbnails in here. Thumbnails, right? Let me go in here to these styles and look at these. First of all, I'm going to copy these. Home thumbnail 1, 2, and 3. Oops, let me go in here into my style. This one. And I'm going to put background size cover. We have these, because of the images that we're going to put. We want the width to be 200 pixels, the height to be 100 pixels, and the transition, we don't need this yet. And also, we are going to target each one of them, each one of the home thumbnail, the 1, 2, and 3, to a background image URL. And then, of course, these URLs in here, I just went to Google and I found an image, right click, copy image address. I'm just going to show you something in here quickly. If I go in here and I put Oscars 2019, look at this. I go into images. You can choose one of them. Look, this one in here, you can right click, copy image address like it is, and you got the URL. All right, so this is what I did. Copy. I'm going here to my app.js styles. I'm going to copy this over. So all my divs in here, they will have image of background. Okay, I'm going to put background size cover, like I said, the width and the height. Let's see how does this look like at the moment. Okay, this is what does it look like at the moment. We got home thumbnail 1, 2, 3. What's missing in here? Because this is 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Now, let's see how does it look like, by the way. That's good. I need to go in here to my, where is it? Thumbnail container. Okay, thumbnail container. I'm going to put a, where is it? I'm just going to put it in here. Something like this. Thumbnail dash container. Container. I'm going to put a display of flex. Justify content space around. Margin bottom 15 pixels, 50 pixels. What else am I missing? And a width of 100%, of course. Width of 100% of the parent element. Let's see how does it look like. So main content. Okay, we got this one in here, thumbnail container. Let's just refresh the page. Sometimes we need to do a little bit of a refresh. So thumbnail container. Why is it not? Thumbnail. Okay, now it should be well spelled. Look at this. Now it's fine. Okay, so we got this one. There's something wrong in here at the top with my name in there. Let's see. App, Navbar. Okay, props.name. So this is title. This is title. Yeah, there it is. This is fixed now. Right, let's do a little bit of some animation in here now. What I want to do in here now is, okay, let's do this in here. I'm going here to styles. Okay, when I do my home image hover, okay, let's put this one in here. When I do my home image hover, I'm going to change the background image to another one. I'm going to put this transition all 0.3 seconds is in out to make sure that the transition goes nice and smoothly. I think 0.3 seconds is a good timing. You can increase the time, decrease is up to you. So I'm gonna change the background image. I'm gonna put my cursor to pointer when I hover it. I'm gonna do a transform scale so the image grows a little bit. And this is another transition when I get out of this hover. Okay, let's see how does it look like. Look at this. Look at this. If I put, for example, let's say a scale of 1.5, just an example. Look at this. Too much. Too much. Let's see if I put this transition instead of 0.3, I put 2 seconds. Okay, look at this. Look how slow. Okay, I don't want this. I want it to be 0.3 seconds. And I want to be the scale to be 1.05. Much better. This is what I want. Let's do the same now for these thumbnails and we are done. So I'm gonna grab this one in here, target all of them. Where is it? My style, my thumbnails. And okay, I'm gonna put a transition in here. I'm just gonna copy this one, by the way. It's gonna be the same. So I'm gonna copy this one here, copy this one over here, doing the same thing, transform, cursor pointer, and the transition. Look at this. Let's see if it's exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing as I have in my original app. Alright guys, so look at this. At the moment, this is just the front page. We still didn't build the other ones. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do in the next video. I'm gonna build the page for the best actors. And basically, look, after we build this one, I'm gonna repeat the same for the best actresses. And we go from there. Alright guys, so I hope you are enjoying this series and I'm gonna see you in the next video.